everybody, and welcome to N.E.W. Brawl live from a rocking sold-out bunker live in Birmingham. I'm Max Maddox alongside the four-time N.E.W. champion Owen. And Owen, what a potentially historic main event we have tonight. We bring you Cowboy Roy versus Bart Brute 2.
Yeah, I mean, the first time around was phenomenal enough. Of course, this time around it is not for a championship. We'll get to that in a little while. We will also see the third spot filled for that six-man world title match coming at our first free extended event. Of course, an Extreme Rules match as they all have been. Jeff Collins will take on Daryl Graves, a very interesting two. You've got to think Jeff Collins' part in keeping the company under Adrian Goldman's hands.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, why he's in this match.
Yeah, I've certainly Jeff Collins did the favour, shall we say, that infamous favour heard around the world that kept Adrian Goldman in control of N.E.W. tonight. He gets a chance against the very experienced Daryl Graves, of course, the very decorated Daryl Graves, the original Demon versus one of the most respected trainers in the game today, a man who's never yet held a title. Jeff Collins will face Graves here tonight.
Yeah, it's very surprising that Collins has never held a title. Daryl Graves, as impressive as he has been, has only held the Intercontinental Championship for a brief time. Well, also tonight on the card, tag team action in the women's division. Sakamoto Dixon and Elizabeth Dondolinger take on the successful Outlaws. Can their reign continue, or is this new team going to throw them a curveball here tonight? You've got to wonder.
Yeah, Dixon and Dondolinger have surprised everybody. I mean, of course, they've also had success against Alice Young and Diana Simmons, which was a massive shock for Dixon and Elizabeth Dondolinger to pick up that huge victory. But you know, if they could beat the Outlaws here tonight, then that would really put them on the map as one of the dominant tag teams here in the N.E.W. women's division.
Dixon and Dondolinger, even just being a surprise teaming up, we never expected that. They had a couple of matches together and essentially beat the respected to each other enough to team up together to try and take those world women tag team titles. Well, speaking of women, also tonight the champion herself faces Alice Young. Seems the next opponent has been decided by Adrian Goldman. Just a simple one-on-one, not for the title.
Yeah, not for the title, but not for the weak of heart either. Alice Young versus the Phantom. This has turned into a real heated rivalry very quickly. The Phantom and Young have absolutely no love lost for each other. And although this is not for the title tonight, there's a lot of pride on the line. And if Young can beat the champion, well, it's a win-win situation for the master of the Tennessee Chicken Wing.
The Phantom and her Phantom era, that title run still intact, but Alice Young, if anyone, could be the one to break it. Let's remind you though, the Phantom managed to keep that title run running by defeating the then EFW Women's Champion Diana Simmons, Alice Young's tag team partner. So it doesn't
get more personal.
Yeah, going to be interesting. And then of course, as we mentioned, that main event tonight, Bart Brute Cowboy Roy 2, this time not for the title but a prelude to that six-man elimination match for said title.
Yeah, you have to put the women and children to bed for this one. Bart Brute and Cowboy Roy, two of the purest strikers in the game, two of the best right hands in the business, will collide here tonight, one-on-one. This has the makings of an instant classic, Owen.
And of course, Bart Brute coming off a shoulder injury after that last title match they had against each other, unifying that title. Of course, Roy victorious, Bart Brute injury-free here tonight, and said now that he's got that injury all settled, he is ready for action and he is going to take it to Cowboy Roy here tonight. But he does respect the veteran.
Oh, I mean, everyone has respect for Cowboy Roy, but there is that question of what if Bart Brute was 100%, because Snake did everything in his power when he was CEO of EFW to get that championship off Bart Brute. Bart Brute had to defend that title time and time again against the Cowboy.
Sometimes what ifs are enough.
The following contest is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Long Beach, California, weighing in at 239 pounds, Blaze.
Well, the veteran, your buddy Blaze, 239 pounds in an Extreme Rules triple threat match against Simon Youngblood and Jimmy Falcon.
What a way to kick things off.
Oh, it could be a tremendous way to kick off Brawl, no doubt about that. The question I have for you, Erwin, why is this match happening?
It's a very good question. Blaze coming off a loss as a tag team with O'Grady against Magnum Opus last week. Simon Youngblood unsuccessful in his attempt to get past Yuri for that first spot for the world title. Jimmy Falcon unsuccessful in his Intercontinental goals.
Perhaps the best of the rest here for Adrian Goldman.
Yeah, and again, Goldman, as we know, always has a plan for successful participants. You've got to wonder what the future holds for the winner of this match.
Let's not forget that Jimmy Falcon and Blaze and Youngblood have all had their issues with Snake in the past. The nemesis of Adrian Goldman have all done favours for the boss in the past in regards to Magnum Opus. Perhaps this is an opportunity that we just simply haven't been informed about yet. Goldman, as you quite rightly said, Erwin, always has a plan.
They've all also had gold before. Blaze, 3-time US champion.
And his opponent, first, from Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, weighing in at 220 pounds, Simon Youngblood.
Youngblood, who's entering now, of course, a former world champion for 30 days, former US champion for 17. Jimmy Falcon, a 2-time Intercontinental champion, so there's plenty of gold and experience to go around between these three.
Oh, absolutely. 3 great wrestlers, no doubt about that. 3 stalwart competitors of N.E.W. and enters the Lionheart, Simon Youngblood, touted as a potential world champion for so long now. Knocking on that door for so long now, Erwin.
Again, that 30 days he did hold back was phenomenal.
30 days too short for Youngblood,
yeah,
though.
I definitely expect he will see that belt again. Possibly all 3 of these could very well see that belt again, but again, at the moment it lays in the hands of Cowboy Roy, who does not want to let go, let's put it that way.
No, but what a match that would be. I mean, I would pay money to see Youngblood face the Cowboy one more time for the N.E.W. World Heavyweight Championship, but Youngblood has to earn that opportunity.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Jimmy the Falcon.
Well, Jimmy Falcon, the former associate of Magnum Opus, did not, I repeat, did not get the gold he hoped his treachery would bestow upon him. However, his form as of late, in between those ropes, Erwin, has been impressive. This could be a big night for that young man right here, Jimmy Falcon, who will be considered the underdog in this match, in my opinion.
Yeah, that turn on Magnum Opus, as you called it, did afford him the Intercontinental title. However, it was short-lived. Grime taking it from him. Of course, currently laying in the hands GBH, another nemesis of Jimmy Falcon. They've certainly had their issues in the past. What an interesting triple threat we have here to kick things off.
Well, for whatever reason, it's got clinic written all over it, and it is Extreme Rules. Roy
So
Hunter, that's interesting. Our pay-per-view official as well, ringing the bell here in Erwin.
Very interesting way to start things off. Oh! Heavy clothesline from Blaze, who catches Simon Youngblood off guard as well.
Well, we know Roy, the official for this matchup, is generally used for high-profile matches, so there has to be an underlying reason to this. Oh, what a flying dropkick there by the Lionheart, Simon Youngblood to Jimmy Falcon. That kick right across the chest to follow suit. Oh!
Falcon fighting back though.
Kick of his own, misses with a stiff forearm. The stiff forearm returned quite willingly there by the Lionheart. Those 2 men lock. Oh, flying drop kick there by Falcon.
Yeah,
Blaze staying out of this.
But didn't realise that Jimmy Falcon's already done with Youngblood, and
oh!
jab is suplex from that middle rope.
Yeah, the veteran Making an uncharacteristic mistake there.
All three of these are veterans, but yeah, Blaze does love getting this crowd behind him. Perhaps and Falcon a bit more focused on the match itself. Blaze taking a tough knee to the face right there.
You know, I actually think Blaze has put on a few pounds here. Oh, wait a minute. Youngblood. Kick out there, not even a one.
Well, I've noticed in that last tag team match and this match, Blaze is not. Well, he's got a looser top on. It's not his fully real tie he used to wear, a singlet.
Oh, misses with a big drop kick. That beautiful drop kick by Youngblood did not connect. Falcon with a sixth sense. Getting out the way. Getting a European uppercut for his trouble. Final carry counter, beautiful there by Falcon. Again.
Blaze letting it happen.
Yeah, Blaze just seemingly content here to let Falcon and Youngblood just beat the holy hell out of each other and picked his spot beautifully there with a sliding drop kick to the spine of Jimmy Falcon.
Yeah, shin buster.
Vicious shin buster there by Blaze.
Again, three veterans. It's going to be hard to outsmart one another. It's all about timing. Oh, what a drop kick from Falcon. Youngblood hyping himself up, dodges a drop kick here. That's Falcon in the corner, drop kick to the back. Oh, but look at that.
Tremendous athleticism there by Jimmy Falcon.
Float over DDT.
Connects.
Using that middle rope to keep the gravity on his side. Yeah, because that height advantage from Youngblood.
Tremendous ring presence. Absolutely. Youngblood still in this ring. Counters Falcon. Yeah, Blaze again. Taking a breath after that shot that led him to the outside. Oh, the light. What a beautiful bridge there. But Blaze, by sheer adrenaline alone, just got right back up and just starts throwing
what an elbow. Went for the spinning heel kick, but Youngblood out of the way. Falcon was thinking about getting back involved in that, thought wiser. It's the two opponents beat each other down some more. Blaze flying in.
Dear lords. Those elbows.
Was ready for Falcon as well.
Are stiff to say the least. Took out Lionheart. Simon Youngblood, jawbreaker there by Falcon. Counter to Blaze. Misses with a single leg drop kick. Countered by Blaze, but this is not the time to showboat. Falcon's back at his feet.
Certainly isn't. Was not ready for Falcon there. Blaze could be ready to pay the price here. Guillotined off that top rope. Youngblood back in the ring.
Solid kick there to the spine again. Jimmy Falcon now ready for Youngblood this time. Pump handle.
Gutbuster.
Just a beautiful, thought he was going for a pump handle slam, but changed his mind in mid-air and converted that into a beautiful gutbuster.
Jimmy Falcon, one of his specialties is altering moves mid. Where? Big knee across the face. Youngblood, what a way to kick things off here on Brawl. As soon as I saw these three names as the starting match, I knew we were in for a treat. DDT by Jimmy Falcon.
Sit out DDT there by Falcon, of course a very underrated technical wrestler. Oh my word, what a stiff forearm by Blaze to the spine there of Falcon, who was focused entirely on Youngblood, forgetting about the veteran Blaze. Hangman just garroting Falcon. And now all of a sudden Blaze, who's been picking his spots, match might have just stole one here.
Only a one.
Only a one. Some strength left yet in Jimmy Falcon, who's been impressive tonight. Misses the drop kick to the spine. Blaze seemingly missing a step or two in this match.
Hang on a second. Calf crusher rolls into it.
Yeah, tremendous. There it is. The submission broke up straight away by Youngblood.
Yeah, Youngblood was paying close attention to that one. Now these two ready to face.
Youngblood and Falcon been dancing around each other all match.
Single leg drop kick.
That one did connect, however. Simon Youngblood taking out Jimmy Falcon with that single leg drop kick, going for a pin on Blaze, who is still down. Hunter's there with a count. 1, 2.
Only
No!
at 2. Blaze was recovering from that calf crusher.
Perhaps that calf crusher took more out of Blaze than we initially thought.
Youngblood not giving it any chances after that kick out.
Into the corner goes Blaze. Oh! Swift shoulder. Right to the face of Blaze. Youngblood, of course, will go straight for the pin, not wasting any daylight. 1, 2. No!
Another kick out.
That's a 2.
Couldn't have even saved that, only just getting to his feet now. Youngblood misses with that knee. Falcon away.
Scoop slam countered there by the Lionheart. Kick to the calf and Stealth. Oh, what a left there by Falcon.
Oh, but an arm drag from Youngblood.
A tremendous counter there
Blaze
by
again,
Youngblood.
letting these two face one another. Youngblood now taking... Oh! Umbrage to that!
Oh, what a German from the middle rope. Blaze taking far too much time to shortboat with the N.E.W. faithful, who are indeed on their feet.
Oh, and wait, that could be a huge backfire for Blaze. Falcon Clash!
That's it. That has to be it. What an upset this would be.
I think Youngblood busted open.
I think
Blaze was trying to crawl for Youngblood there, I think.
Blaze using all his instinct there, his veteran guile, trying to get to Simon Youngblood. Jimmy Falcon didn't appreciate that, got a 2 for his trouble. But he should be pinning Youngblood in my opinion. Look, Youngblood has not moved since that Falcon Clash.
Yeah, he's down, and I believe there was blood pouring from his head in the last moments of
What a
may have been
suplex by
consciousness. Huge suplex. Blaze seeing the potential in the pin.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Youngblood has been busted wide open. Hunter 2. This could be it. No! 2.9, but Youngblood got his shoulder up just in time. And how close was that?
But Blaze isn't done there. Has his targets in his sight.
Springboard.
Oh, what a knee! Right to the back of Youngblood's head. That could be it.
What tremendous athleticism.
Oh,
2.
with Falcon. Oh, kick out
Youngblood
anyway.
kicked out. Youngblood kicked out all on his own because Falcon wasn't going to get there.
Yeah, I think Falcon was way too far away. May have been able to take out the referee in desperation at best. Oh, with flip pile driver!
Oh, what a flip pile driver.
Always incredible to see how Blaze manages that every time.
Connected in a big way. Youngblood could be down and out this
Oh,
time.
but
What
a drop kick
by
from Jimmy Falcon.
And all he has to do is pick up the pieces. Surely this is it. Jimmy Falcon about to pick up a huge upset here. 1, 2. No!
Simon Youngblood
I cannot believe this.
still has something left in him. Blaze trying to pick himself up on the outside. Falcon back on the attack.
Well, Falcon going right for the elbow, going right for the arms.
Oh, forearm.
Yeah, right across the face. That, of course, he's already bleeding. He's already lost a hell of a lot.
Pele kick.
What a kick. What a kick by Falcon. That Pele kick might have just have done it. As magical as a footballer that created it. And it's over. It's
Jimmy
over.
Falcon.
What an upset. Jimmy Falcon wins.
Arguably Blaze doing a lot of the work there in the end on Youngblood. But Falcon, with as they all had that veteran instinct, taking full advantage of that and beating up an already senseless Youngblood to get that victory. And he took a Falcon Clash, that kick to the back of the head, a flip pile driver in quite quick succession, still managed to find the strength to kick out.
Yeah, we thought that was it. The springboard knee was not enough. At that point, he'd already been busted open. 1, 2.
Falcon Clash that did that, and then we got the flip pile driver.
Boom. But Youngblood still was not done. It took a Pele kick by that man right there, who picked his moment just as it should be said. Blaze have been doing all night and picked up arguably the biggest victory of this young man's career today.
my word, well, we are back. What the hell? It seems something has been going on.
Oh my word! Sweet Jesus, no!
Well, it seems Yuri and Roy with a confrontation backstage, and
Roy,
now
what have you done?
out here at the ring is Snake.
What the hell is going on?
I have no idea what was going on there backstage. Of course, Roy in the main event tonight.
Well, the nighttime world champion is here. Well, there you have it.
Strong words from Snake here tonight, unexpected, but I mean,
Well,
I suppose it should be expected.
Anytime the nine-time world champion wants to speak his mind, he speaks his mind. The leader of Magnum Opus, the third message for Paul Nelson, and of course Jose Gonzalez, who he will face in the junior men's tournament.
If he can get through it.
If he can get through it, you're absolutely right. But what a match that should be, Erwin. But what a match this should be.
Yes, still to come, of course. We have that world title match spot, the third one of 5, of course, and Roy making the 6. That will face one another at our FEE, our free extended event. This is to determine who gets that third spot. Jeff Collins and Daryl Graves in Extreme Rules, and again, both very prominent figures here in N.E.W, both very over with the fans.
Arguably the two best melee men in our business today. Jeff Collins, a much respected trainer here in N.E.W and EFW when it was still trading, of course, and Daryl Graves, called the original Demon for a reason. Both tactically talented, both need to prove a point.
Indeed they do, and speaking of people who need to prove a point, Dixon and Dondolinger could indeed do that if they can beat the veterans, the Outlaws, in that tag team match in the tournament for the, well, not so much in the rankings, should I say,
Well,
for the women's title match.
When Sakamoto Dixon and Elizabeth Dondolinger beat the founding blocks of the tag team women's division, Erwin, in true force, I said it was, without question, their biggest career victory today, and I meant it. If they could do, well, not one better, but an equal victory to that, in my opinion, and beat the Outlaws here tonight, then that would confirm it. Dixon and Dondolinger are two women to watch.
It'd be a tremendous first victory. The Outlaws, of course, coming off their victory against True Force to get to this point. And of course, we have that one-on-one Alice Young taking on the women's champion, the Phantom. And Alice Young will be the one to deter this streak that the Phantom has been on.
How many days is it now? It's 100 and something.
We're at 138 days.
Unreal.
Women's champion.
What a freak that is,
And
the Phantom.
It's not even been a light case of defences. She has held that title, given pretty much everyone an opportunity. I mean, I believe looking at it, Adrian Goldman's essentially going through the list of people that haven't been beaten by the Phantom at the moment. It's getting that scandalous.
Alice Young, the master of the Tennessee chicken wing, will not buckle at the task here tonight against the Phantom and that phenomenal streak. If anyone can get it done, it might just be Alice Young. But what a main eventer this could be.
Well, yeah, I mean, somehow they're going to have to follow Alice Young versus the Phantom, but if any two can do it, Bart Brute and Cowboy Roy would be the ones. And the beautiful thing is, it's one-on-one competition, two very respectful opponents. I mean, think about it. About a year ago, this would be very different. We'd be talking about Bart Brute going in as this egotistical maniac, essentially, but he's kind of returned to his roots here in N.E.W, and now
has transformed himself into the purest striker in the game today. Bart Brute, I said it during his phenomenal E.W run, and it was phenomenal. Whatever you think about Snake or that company, he gave the likes of Bart Brute a chance, and Bart Brute excelled, and now Bart Brute will face the legend, the icon, the last cowboy tonight, one-on-one, one more time.
Speaking of Snake, it's Magnum Opus taking on Redemption next.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Snake, and at a combined weight of 885 pounds, Rick Weaver and the Monster Vader.
Well, Snake said it best in his little interview segment earlier tonight. The veteran, the icon, the monster, and the future. That gives you Magnum Opus, the most fierce, dominating, hated team in potentially N.E.W's illustrious history. Tonight they will face Redemption, a team they have crossed paths with before, Erwin.
Yes, but in the past, Redemption had also had the counter of what Magnum Opus have from the fans. They had the cheers. That is no more, it seems, after their actions to get the victory over the Hit Squad. Well, it's going to be very interesting to see how everyone reacts here tonight. I mean, weeks ago, people were kind of starting to turn on Redemption. And that was before the final showdown, so things may have changed once again. The fans here are often willing to give people a second chance, but I think the loudest boos are going to be for these guys here tonight.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen to that reaction already from the N.E.W faithful. They know how good they are, and they know how much the fans hate them, and they simply don't care because they have the goods to back up the talk. And just think about what Adrian Goldman has done to these men as of late, and just think about the trials and tribulations that Magnum Opus have been through, but they are still a unit. They still train together, they still fight together, they still travel together.
GBH and Snake having faced one another for that Intercontinental Championship last week. Oh, well, there you hear that boo. Still residual. Redemption come out here, certainly not the fan favourites they have been recently.
At a combined weight of 468 pounds, Franco and Marty.
Well, Franco and Marty, you're absolutely right, getting their fair shares of boos themselves after their assault on the incredibly popular veteran team, the Hit Squad. And you know why they're getting boos, Erwin? Because they're hypocrites, because they're outright liars. They came together under the scope of two men who were wronged by their tag team partners and wanted to do it the right way. At least Magnum Opus are honest about it. These two guys are just honest to God sneak thieves.
Well, their ability is unquestionable regardless. It's certainly going to be interesting to see which team can get the victory here. Very
oof. Stiff forehand there by Rick Weaver, and a right to the gut. And Franco returns the favour but counters again by Weaver, and a stiff left again from southpaw right uppercut. Oh, just a slugfest in the middle of the ring to start this one. Franco sidesteps Weaver there, who went for the tackle but countered that.
Oh, gets it that time. Oh wait, no, Franco reversing into a DDT.
He did, reversed beautifully into the DDT. Of course, one of the best technical wrestlers on the roster, the two-time All-American Franco, will not be beaten often in a technical affair. What a backbreaker, however, by Rick Weaver.
Rick Weaver with a quick counter there.
Yeah, no stranger to the quick counter himself. Oh!
Both teams knowing getting the upper hand in this match early will pay dividends. Neither man wanting to let go of that control, but it seems Franco has let it slip for now, but hang on.
Yeah, counters quickly, does not want to get the monster into that ring. The ace in the hole has Magnum Opus.
The last thing Redemption need right now. Tackling Rick Weaver, certainly a much easier challenge. They are doing just that.
This double team completely legal after the tag. Marty now the legal man, double backdrop by Redemption, beautifully executed. Marty now continuing the fine work done by Franco, and Redemption have done a good job here in alienating Rick Weaver early on in this matchup. What a right hand by Rick Weaver!
Yeah, managing to rock Marty out.
Commentator's curse there. What a tag! Tag made.
That spells bad things for Marty.
Oh, but he accidentally got Rick Weaver. Oh God, Vega. Completely accidental, as you can see by the reaction from Vega. He did not mean to do that. Finally hits the target. But he took out his tag team partner regardless. The look on the face of Snake says it all.
A rare case of miscommunication from Magnum Opus there.
Incredibly rare. I don't think I've ever seen that before from Magnum Opus.
Marty trying to take advantage of that. Vega quickly stopping him.
I think Rick Weaver is still winded from that shot there. GBH trying to rally the troops, trying to get Rick Weaver back on the ring apron.
Yeah, not sighting him as of yet. Oh, Vega at the moment doing alright for himself.
Just clutching his stomach and just trying to breathe.
Oh,
what a god! Well, Vega, who is ultra focused on just annihilating Marty there, who beautifully
counterweight with
just counterbalanced Vega there. There's no one in the corner there just yet. Vega to tag in Rick Weaver, only just getting back to his corner.
But too late. Oh, well, hang on. Vega again dodging, delivering a big right hand of his own.
Marty now managing to Irish Whipley monster back into his corner. This double team maneuver. Bob's Hopper now stopping Rick Weaver, who's trying to help his tag team partner. You see the unit mentality of Opus shining through again.
Word!
Oh, what strength!
Assisted Samoan drop by Franco and Marty.
Incredible strength there by Marty to nip Vega up enough.
Oh!
For Franco to get the Samoan drop on the monster.
It seemed to just have angered him. Throw there. Franco knows what he's in there against.
They're throwing hard elbows, and I don't blame him one bit. Any shot you can get in on the monster is a plus. Vega, you're right, he's angry. Oh, just throwing Franco across the ring like a rag doll. He is not a light heavyweight, ladies and gentlemen.
Just dragging him across the ring back toward Rick Weaver.
There's a 250 pounds worth of muscle there, just being dragged across the ring like a paper bag. Rick Weaver now the legal man to pick up the pieces left.
He's quite happy to do just that. Sends Franco into the empty corner. Oh, and a knee to the gut.
Nothing fancy there by Rick Weaver, just a ground and pound attack by the MMA specialist, Rick Weaver.
Franco trying to get this back to the centre
What a
of the ring,
German.
so he can utilise that advantage that he will have over Rick Weaver.
Every time you see Rick Weaver wrestle, it's like watching Snake 10 years ago. It's eerily similar.
A lot of tutelage has gone into this boy wonder, who reversed Franco again, sends him over that top rope. Oh wait, dodged the forearm, gets one.
Right back. Yeah, swift right hand there by Franco.
Again, the fans not adhered to either team anymore. Redemption not getting even an ounce of cheers here tonight.
No, I mean, Redemption have certainly lost the faith of the faithful after their assault on the hit squad. But no one's cheering for Opus either, it has to be said.
That's true, you've got to
T-bone
wonder.
overhead, beautiful suplex.
That could be part of this. Magnum Opus are used to that. How much do you think psychologically this could be affecting Franco Almaty?
You're absolutely right, Erwin. I mean, Opus have never been fan favourites. They're used to the hatred. Redemption have always had the fans cheering them on, and we all know the psychological effect that can have on the team.
Weaver trying to get Franco back to his corner, but Franco is fighting free now. Oh, big elbows.
You see it in every sporting event known to man. The elusive 12th man, the fans, they can make that difference.
Oh! Kick to the face. And Franco stunned. Oh! Running knee into the corner there.
Yeah, Vega wisely getting out the way, so Rick Weaver could deliver that hard knee right to the abdomen, bringing out Franco in the hard way. Magnum Opus looking like they are in complete control.
Until that right hand.
What a right hand! What a response!
Completely dropped Rick Weaver, and with that he walks all the way back over to Marty. Makes the tag.
Franco needed that. If there was ever a moment to throw a killer right hand, that was it.
What a way to create some space.
Marty showing a mean streak of his own there, and a kick straight to the ribs of Rick Weaver. Stomped to the elbow there, could have broke Weaver's arm. This is a new nasty attitude that we're seeing from Redemption here tonight.
Certainly. A lot less considerate for fair play here. Oh, wait, caught. Marty's still with the advantage, but Weaver fighting off that scoop. Back and forth here. Oh, famous air out of nowhere.
That famous air from absolutely nowhere has rocked Marty.
Oh wait, he misses with a forearm.
Kick to the gut there. Oh, the forearm smashed. Oh, the famous air. He got all of it, but it didn't seem to do enough. Marty right back on the attack. That drop kick right to the temple of Rick Weaver.
Perhaps merely an adrenaline spike that Marty is trying to work off here. Scoops up Weaver. Samoan drop. GBH and Snake watching on intently from ringside.
You see that united front. Opus all stood together now.
Hang on a
In
second.
the corner with worried looks on their faces, because right now Marty
Denver Crab
has hit the Denver Crab. The first submission is locked in. This has won this man's championships. Rick Weaver could be in real trouble here. Bob Shatopper in perfect position. Weaver manages to kind of powers out with his legs.
beautifully rolling through on that.
How much damage has been done to Rick Weaver?
Slow to the attack there. That may be a sign, but manages to counter again.
Nice swift knee right to the guts there of Marty. Swift forearm to the
I think
face.
the elbow just caught Marty on the nose there, enough to knock him into the turnbuckle.
Sometimes that's all you need, that stroke of luck. And Rick Weaver clearly phased.
Here, I think.
Bad mouthing Marty, but needs to connect, needs to hit something big and quickly. Again, this is uncharacteristic from Magnum Opus, who generally want to get the job done.
Well, they've always been partial to a little bit of gloating.
Weaver, of course, just waiting. Perhaps that's what he was waiting for.
Both worlds. Shatopper distracted by Franco.
The best of both worlds. Goes for the pin, pulled away from the ropes. This could be it. Franco's in and closer. Double axe handle breaks up the pin. I don't think Marty was kicking out of that.
Vega not impressed.
Not impressed one bit, but what a body press. Wow, my God, what power.
Height of that slam.
Jawbreaker by Marty, what a counter to Weaver. Oh, kick to the gut again. Needs to make a tag.
Yeah, but
there's no one
corner.
there.
Oh, but a flying forearm.
There's no way. Marty is 100% after that vicious best of both worlds.
GBH has slid a chair in to try and help Boy Wonder, but it's of no aid to him as Marty goes up to the top rope.
High risk. Marty needs to hit this.
Oh, what a splash! Going for the pin.
Bob to top of there. 1.
Vega in the ring.
2.
Didn't answer the call.
Vega
Hesitated perhaps, but for whatever reason, Redemption with the victory here tonight.
What the hell? Well, that's a hell of a victory for Redemption, but I want to see that again.
Clearly saw Vega stepping in the ring, but
Samoan drop
incredible. There was that famous
yeah, we thought that was a turning point for Opus.
Escaping the dreaded Denver Crab. It was the best of both worlds as well.
I think, you know, if it wasn't for Franco's interference to break up the pin, that would have been it.
Not showing a replay.
No, it is not. Well, how convenient is that? Well, I think I saw Vega get into the ring, but he did not break up the pin. That hesitation by the monster. Well,
crazy things do happen, and as a result, it seems Redemption will be moving on. Of course, we don't know how that tag rankings is playing out. Adrian Goldman, of course, having his own plan, keeping it to himself for now, as with the women's tag team rankings.
I have been keeping a tally of Magnum Opus performance in this tag team tournament, and by my maths, that's 2 victories and 1 loss.
There you go. Perhaps rematches are in order. We will find out, and we will let you know when we do find out.
Goldman
this
always has a plan,
as he does. And his plan tonight, the women's tag team match, Sakamura Dixon and Elizabeth Dondolinger, the new team versus the veterans, the Outlaws. It's certainly going to be an interesting one.
the founded blocks versus the new kid on the block. It could be a great match, no doubt about it. 2 exceptional teams.
And of course the one-on-one Alice Young and the Phantom, that is certainly going to be nothing withheld. I mean, it's not no holds barred, but it might as well be with these 2 in the ring. I mean, the Phantom has surprised everyone with this 100-day plus streak.
A tremendous run by a tremendous, phenomenal find from the European circuit. The Phantom has surprised us all with what has already become an iconic title streak, but tonight she faces one of the founding blocks of N.E.W. Women's Division, Alice Young. The Masters of the Tennessee Chicken Wing will go one-on-one tonight with the Phantom Era. Should be a great match.
Certainly should. Again, Alice Young. We'd say, I mean, we're running out of people to say, oh, maybe they could beat the Phantom. I mean, Alice Young certainly one of those ones that could still certainly do it.
Alice Young can beat anyone on a day, I firmly believe that.
And of course our main event, Brute taking on Cowboy Roy, who moments ago threw Yuri into an electrical box. I have no idea what that was all about.
Yeah, the Russian Bear and Cowboy Roy have been having issues for several weeks. It's no secret about their dislike of each other, but that looked like an all-out brawl, and we know Adrian Goldman does not tolerate backstage brawls of that nature, so there could be potential disciplinary action for our world champion pending, but tonight we must be focused on the purest striker in the game today in Bart Brute. this has slobber knocker written all over it.
Well, I've got to say, I know Roy, I don't think he'd have done that unprovoked, and Yuri did lose his match against Cowboy Roy. Perhaps something...
Unprovoked or not, Erwin, it was a backstage brawl, and backstage brawls are forbidden in N.E.W. You know that as well as Cowboy Roy knows that. There will be consequences to those actions, mark my words.
Making his way to the ring from Leeds, England, weighing in at 209 pounds, Jeff Collins.
Well, the World Championship match. Finding the third of 5 contenders for that title. Jeff Collins here. Again, as notable as his career has been in N.E.W, he has never held the title. I find that so hard to believe every time I see it.
Well, yeah, it is genuinely hard to believe considering some of the stalwart matches in a storied career that Jeff Collins has indeed had. Now, of course, a much respected trainer for N.E.W. But it's not done, not by a long shot, he said, an active performance still has ambitions to be world champion. Tonight is a tremendous opportunity to do just that.
And his opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 206 pounds, Daryl Gray.
Before the free companies for his signature, they give him $250,000 entrance music and production. They said he was the next big thing, and all he has to show for it so far is an Intercontinental Championship run.
28 days.
As Daryl Graves, the original Demon, underperforms.
I mean, on card, on paper, when you look at it, you'd have to say yes, but I face this man and I say no. I'd say this man has, much like Jeff Collins, fought the best, been in very high profile matches.
Well, tonight, in another high-profile affair, there must be a winner, and one of these men will get a World Championship opportunity.
Collins with a quick head start there with a bulldog.
Yeah, tremendous start there by Collins with a hard bulldog to Daryl Graves. Oh, what a suplex! Was it a T-bone or a snap suplex? Whatever it was effective. Oh, hurricane rounder there by Graves. Immediately the counter there, the quick feet of Daryl Graves. Not messing about here, kick to the spine of Jeff Collins as well. It should be known, I think, Daryl Graves will probably have more time in the ring. Jeff Collins devoting a lot of his time nowadays to training the next generation.
Well, I don't think that stops him from tying you up like Stu Hartwood in the dungeon. And Collins, of course, one of the few I've ever seen pull out a Windsor knot in a match.
Oh yeah, Jeff Collins is a wrestler's wrestler, no doubt about that.
A great right here, there. Working down Daryl Graves as we speak, cutting out that speed advantage that Graves does have.
Yeah, I mean, and let's be honest, no disrespect to Daryl Graves. If Jeff Collins keeps this on the match, there's only going to be one winner, and it'll be Jeff Damwell Collins.
Daryl Graves sent to the outside here. Oh, brought back in with a snap there.
Kick to the spine as well, and Jeff Collins has been surprisingly dominating with the original Demon Daryl Graves here early on, selling this match. Goes to the pin here.
Well, perhaps that training advantage for Jeff Collins, with him spending more time literally in a ring, is paying off here. But clothesline over that top rope by Daryl Graves.
Yeah, hard clothesline over the top rope. I mean, Jeff Collins did not land pretty.
Again, this is an Extreme Rules
Extreme
match.
Rules, and Daryl Graves going for the weapons here. I mean, he's certainly, I would say, more comfortable in the Extreme Rules environment than Collins would be.
Collins realising what's going on, trying to get that table from him.
Finally with that shot to the spine.
gets Graves to drop the table, who's shooting back with stiff right jabs.
Big jaw kick. Heard that one connect.
Somewhat low kick,
uppercut.
followed up by a European uppercut in response by Collins, and now these two men are simply brawling on the outside. And there's that wafer-thin mat out there offering little to no protection. They're back into the ring, mercifully left the table out there, Erwin.
Yeah, both of these, no stranger to the Extreme Rules environment. However, Jeff Collins nowadays definitely preferring to keep it in the ring wherever possible. I think the days of Extreme Rules are long behind Jeff Collins. I'm not so sure you can say the same for Daryl Graves, who is once again getting twisted up by Jeff Collins here.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. This kind of mat technician shit we're seeing here from Collins is the sort of thing he's going to be doing at our performance centre every single day. So perhaps that will be the advantage that Collins needs tonight to put one over on Graves, and this looks like it's going to be a gut wrench. Oh wait a minute!
Powerbomb!
Gut wrench powerbomb.
Beautifully done by Daryl Graves there.
I thought initially he was going to go for the gut wrench suplex. He changed his mind, but spiraled beautifully into that gut wrench powerbomb, taking out Jeff Collins and goes immediately for the steel chair.
Catching up if he can, but Collins was ready.
Spinning roundhouse kick there, right to the gut of Daryl Graves. Jeff Collins was ready and waiting. Stiff forearm to follow suit. Goes for the pin here.
Could have rocked Graves enough in that corner. No, just a one.
Just. Close but no cigar. Misses the kick to the spine. Daryl Graves rolling out the way. That superior speed we talked about earlier coming into effect there. Stiff elbows by Jeff Collins. Nothing fancy by the veteran.
Oh, another hard uppercut. Delivered. Oh, what a forearm return.
Oh, dear lord. These two men just throwing him.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Beautiful drop kick by Jeff Collins. What air from the veteran there.
Once again, just that armbar just twisting up Daryl Graves.
It is very, very clear, Erwin, that he has just picked that shoulder apart of Daryl Graves here tonight. He has gone for that shoulder blade, that rotary cuff at every single opportunity he's had. That is the game plan for Jeff Collins here tonight. Oh yeah, it's all in that same area. The arm, the neck, the shoulder blades.
Oh, DDT!
Oh, the nip up after the DDT. Daryl Graves, the ultimate showman. He didn't need to do it that way. It's just instinctive to the original demon.
Clothesline.
And again.
Oh, onto the chair.
Where the hell does
a drop kick.
What a drop kick by Graves. The legendary resilience of Daryl Graves.
Comes at you from nowhere just when you think you've got it. One. Grave robber right there.
Modified angle slam by Daryl Graves. Going to the
this
top
means
rope.
we're about to see something ridiculous here.
High risk.
Oh, we're turning around. Oh, inverted 450 splash.
Jesus, what a reverse 450. That has to be all.
Going
Good night. Sayonara. Thanks for coming, Jeff Collins. What a victory. What a reverse 450 by Daryl Graves. What a match.
Absolutely incredible match. And what an attempt there by Jeff Collins. Daryl Graves with the victory. That never ceases to amaze me, that inverted 450.
Oh yeah, phenomenal athleticism by a phenomenal athlete, no question about it. Jeff Collins pushed Daryl Graves to the absolute limit here tonight, but the original demon was victorious.
What the hell is this again?
What the hell?
Well, that strange purple smoke appearing here once more, cutting us off from commentary. I have no idea what that's about, but GBH is out here.
Yeah, the icon as we try to regroup here, out with a microphone in hand, looking intense.
minute.
GBH. Things to say, but Louis Richardson, who is in a match tonight.
Yeah, of course, if Louis Richardson wins tonight, he will become the #1 contender for GBH's Intercontinental Championship. GBH out here singing the tune of Opus. Louis Richardson, the most decorated United States champion of all time, with a few thoughts of his own, it seems. This could get explosive, Erwin.
Oh, it certainly could. Especially when he's interrupting GBH, but I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Well, GBH telling Richardson
he will fail in his obsessive quest for the Intercontinental Championship of the world, but Richardson has won nothing yet and has to get past Thunder here tonight to be named #1 contender for the gold of the Icon.
Yeah, of course, one of our unlisted events, if you will. I mean, we always have the 4 highlights to kick off the show, but that indeed will be a highlight in and of itself. Alice Young versus the Phantom, another highlight. Incredible athletes. I mean, again, it's so hard fought. I mean, Alice Young is the veteran, that Tennessee chicken wing. I think I've only seen one woman escape it. I think that was Sonia Jackson, and even that did not garner her a victory. Excuse me. The Phantom, that streak, no one expected her to grab that title so new in the company, and has held it for 138 days.
And what a main event this should be, one-on-one for the second time ever. Bart Brute will face the Lone Ranger, the world champion here tonight. Non-title, but everything else, pride, honour and bragging rights, all on the line.
Roy, of course, on his second world title run, but 144 days in total between those 2 runs. Exceptional stuff. Bart Brute, a former champion, and what a match they had. How hard Bart Brute tried to keep hold of that championship, but when it was unified, it was Cowboy Roy that came out on top. Will that be the same story here tonight, or will Bart Brute overcome his last opponent that essentially gave him an injury as a result of his championship loss?
And imagine the psychological edge that Bart Brute could gain here tonight if he beat the world champion one-on-one.
Well, next we have a tag team match. The Outlaws taking on Sakamoto Dixon and Elizabeth Dondolinger.
On the way to the ring, Lisa Chase and Psycho Sonia, the Outlaws.
Well, everyone check your wallets. The Outlaws have just arrived.
A 3-time tag team champions, and you treat them like that. 92 days in total.
Hey, I question their methods and their madness, but you cannot deny their talent or their record. One of the most successful teams, part of the founding blocks, as I always call them, the women's tag team division.
Both former women's champions. Psycho Sonia for 1 run, 122 days. Lisa Chase for 3 runs, 227 days. Again, those 3 runs in the tag team division already. Albeit such a new division, it shows how hardly fought over those tag team championships are.
And their opponents, first, from Leeds, England, Elizabeth Dondolinger.
Well, Elizabeth Dondolinger, the Duchess of Strong Style.
Former N.E.W. champion, albeit only for 8 days.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, women's world title, the women's world title, it was recognised as such despite the shortness of its reign. Elizabeth Dondolinger would love to get back to the top of the mountain in either division, it should be said, and what a chance that she has of doing exactly that with a tag team partner like Sakamoto Dixon. It's the 2 strong style specialists there will make a tremendous team and have already beaten True Force on their quest to get to the Women's Tag Team Championship if they beat the Outlaws here tonight. I said it before, that is the exclamation point on the statement.
Elizabeth Dondolinger and Sakamoto Dixon know how tough this match is going to be, but one thing they both love is tough matches.
And her partner, from Bangkok, Thailand, Sakamoto Dixon.
Sakamoto Dixon.
Another EFW Women's Champion, 37 days. she held that belt.
The Queen of Strong Style, a former world champion, as you quite rightly said, has made a formidable team of Elizabeth Dondelinger, who they respect out of each other, much like Diana Simmons and Alice Young did. These two ladies, of course, did it in the N.E.W, and have created quite a team, and have already picked up some impressive wins as a unit. Can they beat the Outlaws here tonight? Can they put the exclamation point on the statement? And I keep saying that because that is exactly what it is. It's a huge night for Dixon and Dondelinger, a career-defining night for Dixon and Dondelinger. For the Outlaws, they are expected to win.
A lot of pressure on the veterans as this match kicks off.
Chase and Dondelinger kick it off here for their respective teams.
Before a lock-up, Dondelinger quickly overpowering Chase there.
Do not want to get into a match match with Elizabeth Dondelinger or Sakamoto Dixon for that matter.
Break here by Shitopa.
Chase more of a brawler, the 3 times women's champion, incredibly capable along the left.
Oh, what a
suplex! Showing absolutely no intimidation to the much more experienced Chase. Swift kick there by Chase, trying to get back in this one quickly. Dondelinger counters.
Duck those forearms.
Oh, what a neck breaker. Reverse neck breaker there by Dondelinger. Taking quick control over the former women's champion and now dragging her back into the corner here.
Perhaps
into enemy territory.
To make a quick tag to Dixon, and she does. Keep both women fresh, a wise idea. Especially against these two. Dixon now going for the same idea. Chase fighting free.
Yeah, went for another suplex on Lisa Chase though. Spending too much time in the air, manages to counter that. The thumb right to the nose there of Sakamoto Dixon. And then going for that camel clutch. That knee right into the spine there of Sakamoto Dixon. He manages to reverse it relatively quickly. How much damage was done? Stiff forearm by Chase on again, right to the jaw.
Dixon almost looking at shock there.
Overhead, beautiful suplex there by Lisa Chase.
Action starting to build here in this match. The pace beginning to quicken. Chase now sending Dixon into her corner.
Yeah, that veteran-like instinct there by Lisa Chase. But wait a minute. Dixon with the counters. Irish whip right back into enemy territory, right back into the claws.
Another tag made
of Elizabeth Dondelinger, and here we go, double team. Oh, what a double backbreaker!
Dixon stepping to the outside, Dondelinger gloating over Chase, but giving her time to recuperate. Jawbreaker.
Well, shades of the Undisputed Era there by Dixon and Dondelinger with that vicious double backbreaker.
Chase now being sent back into that corner. Oh! That clothesline.
The new team clearly doing their homework on tag team wrestling here. What a performance so far by the rookie team. Alienating Alicia Chase in their own corner like this. That's sound tag team tactics.
Yeah, it's been complete isolation for Chase. The closer she got was moments ago when Dixon managed to reverse out of the corner. Since then, she's been a long way from Psycho Sonya, but hoping to change that now as she makes the tag.
Tag made. And now a little bit of revenge for the Outlaws with a double team of their own. Double hip toss, double elbow, double nip up, classic Outlaws.
Psycho Sonya's turn. She is fresh in that ring. Some very quick tags already made between the other two.
Stiff elbow there by Dondelinger.
Quickly escaping that hammerlock.
You do not want to, as I said this at the start of the match, you do not want to get into a technical fight with Elizabeth Dondelinger. It is a road to nowhere.
Sonya here though.
Don't call the Psycho Sonya for nothing. She will try anything once.
With
the double knees in the corner. Stiff club to the back by Dondelinger. That superior height advantage there, I think.
Yeah, working wonders for
absolutely.
Sonya having to fight free again.
Just look at, simply just dwarf Psycho Sonya.
really does give you an appreciation about
off the ropes.
how much difference there really is in size between these two competitors.
Dodge that drop kick there. You're right. That height advantage.
Of course, reach.
Both women in Dondolinger and Dixon have that height advantage over both the Outlaws. Well, look at this. Oh! Vicious kick to that knee.
And of course, the tag is already made.
Dondolinger doing some extra damage before exiting the ring.
I mean, you know, they may not like the tactics, but they had the 5 count and they utilised it beautifully there. This has been tremendous tag team wrestling by Dondolinger and Dixon in this match here tonight. Jawbreaker by Psycho Sonia.
That drop kick pushed away. Dixon still in control here. Pulling her out to the middle of the ring while she planned. Oh, just a sharp kick to the back.
Swift kick to the spine by the Empress. Sakamoto Dixon.
Look at this though, Sonia sending Dixon over the top rope. Looks to be bringing her back in the hard way.
Oh!
Sonia now back in control but needs to close that gap between her and Lisa Chase.
There you have that GBH neck wrench. Expertly applied there by Psycho Sonia. Just wearing down the core strength of Sakamoto Dixon. Oh! Swift kick there. Elbows just smashing into the canvas. Vicious strikes there by Psycho Sonia.
Who has closed that gap. Oh, but misses with the knees again. Dixon this time to take advantage.
Quick counter back into her own corner.
Yeah, I'm looking for another quick tag.
Oh
but
no!
Sonia this time who reverses things.
Again, that last ditch reversal, just throwing Sakamoto Dixon off her stride. This time, Psycho Sonia wanting to make sure. Oh! Yes, connects. Springboard forearm. Will she go for the tag? She elects not to. How wise will that be in the long run?
I know Chase was talking smack also, I thought, to Dixon in the corner, but he might have been passing messages to Sonia. Now they look for the tag.
After the extra damage was done, you see this is the veteran instinct here by the Outlaws. Apply the damage
Oh, here we
while
go.
they can.
Neck break bomb.
Beautiful double
Hooked on
team
for
by
the
the
pin.
Outlaws. Bob Chatopa's down 1.
Oh, but Dondolinger got past
there he is.
Sonia.
Yeah, Dondolinger manages to dodge Psycho Sonia and broke it up. 2.9, you have to believe that would have been all.
Yeah, Chase can't believe it. Sonia trying to take care of Dondolinger, but Dondolinger reverses.
Yeah, swift neck break.
Oh, but another kip up.
Nipped up there, Psycho Sonia with pure adrenaline, got a forearm smash. Bob Chatopa trying to regain a little bit of order here. Dixon, meanwhile, has got right back on the attack of Lisa Chase and is now taking her back into enemy territory.
Yeah, that surge of energy.
not
Sonia,
yet.
with that brace, that knee to the spine.
Yeah, of course, that perfectly legal knee brace been the source of much controversy through Sakamoto Dixon's career. Has made the tag. Elizabeth Dondolinger, now the legal woman, continues the attack to Lisa Chase.
Locking in.
Northern Lights, beautiful bridge. Beautiful bridge, could not hold on for the pin. I think Chase was too close to the ropes.
Again, that surge of energy that Psycho Sonia had moments ago will have withered away as her tag team partner is trying to fight back to make the tag. Finally has an opening.
Not much talked about adrenaline spike that we see these athletes get. How long will it last? Psycho Sonia there, we see not as quick as she generally would be. That drop kick, however, did connect. Taking a deep breath before continuing the attack. How much damage has been done to the Outlaws. Swift European uppercut there by Elizabeth Dondolinger.
Oh, beautiful athleticism. Just kept on going.
Hurricane Rana from nowhere. The veteran team still applying a fight knee right across the head. And listen to the roar of the N.E.W. bunker. Cheering the Outlaws every step of the way, Owen.
Indeed they are. Oh, A going suplex.
What an overhead by Sonya.
Psycho Sonya.
Where in God's name is she getting this energy from?
That's that first part of the name. Elizabeth dondling her over the leg sweep. Jawbreaker. Both women trying to fight for control here.
Insane resilience.
Psycho Sonya sending dondling it into the corner. Handspring.
Springboard again.
But an elbow.
What a counter by Dondolinger at the last second. Got that elbow up. Sakamoto Dixon has caused.
I think it caught her just under the arm.
Yeah,
into the
I
armpit.
think Psycho Sonya bounced off Bob Shatopa, who was chastising Dixon, which stopped Sonya landing in Dixon and Dondolinger's corner, and as a result has gone off an awfully vicious kicks to the face.
Flurry, Dondolinger stunned rolls to the outside to try and get some distance, but Sonya's going after.
Oh my word, what a forearm! Take that! What a forearm smash!
And now it's Dondolinger's turn for a flurry, but Sonya, what a battle!
We knew it was going to be a battle, but this has turned into an outright fighter.
And a red to the eyes.
This is getting dirty on the outside. Both these ladies just flowing haymakers.
Surely,
These fights,
what a northern lights to the outside.
Sweet Jesus on the outside.
Count of 4. Hopefully we're not going to see another count out from the Outlaws as a result of this.
Not again.
Going for it a second time. Psycho Sonya seems to have no intent of returning to the ring.
Psycho Sonya seems intent on breaking the spine of Elizabeth Dondolinger.
Finally sends her rolling in. As she desperately looks for Sakamoto Dixon. Manages to make the tag.
Tag made. Dixon needs to hit Sonya fast. Blocked by Psycho Sonya. What a catch.
Sonya's still on a flurry here.
She truly is insane.
Where she's finding this energy from, I have no idea, as you said before. Taking a deep breath now, but what a battle.
I mean, look, now she's staggering about. Now she has to take a moment. Now she has to take a breath. The fact that she got to this point is insane in its own regard. And she is still going. Primed, ready, Dixon.
Flipping her over.
Well, we know what this means.
Sonya statement.
That's it. Surely that is it. It's locked in. Dondolinger's there. She's not going to get there soon enough. Tap out. Tap out, Sonya did it. The Outlaws win. What a match.
Continue their quest toward Foxy Valentine, but what a match indeed.
What an absolute barnstormer. The Outlaws did not disappoint the veteran team.
But what a showing from Dixon and Dondolinger as well. A good effort against the veterans, using every tactic they have.
They pushed the Outlaws to their very limit. This crowd are still on their feet. They know they've just seen a tag team clinic.
Neck break bomber. Even Dondolinger quick enough to get to that.
The speed of Elizabeth Dondolinger. She's already in the ring at that point.
That reversal there, you see, look how much it rocked Sonya.
She's springboarded right into that elbow, but still the Outlaws battered, bruised, but undefeated. One step closer to Foxy Valentine.
Well, coming after that epic battle will be that Intercontinental ranking match, and if Louis Richardson can win, he will be the #1 contender for GBH's title. After that, we will have the one-on-one. Alice Young taking on the Phantom. Again, how epic that match is going to be cannot be underestimated. Alice Young, the veteran, the Phantom, though, an impeccable champion already, arguably has become a veteran because of this run she has created herself.
Well, if not a veteran, is certainly on her way to cementing her legacy. The Phantom, 136-day run and counting as N.E.W Women's Champion, will face the master of the Tennessee Chicken Wing and a founding member of the N.E.W Women's Division in Alice Young here tonight. one-on-one competition. Going to be one to watch, no doubt.
Certainly is. And then of course, an epic main event. Bart Brute takes on Cowboy Roy once more. No injuries in sight. A clean one-on-one. A lot of respect in that ring.
A lot of respect, but a lot of will to win.
A lot of ambition.
Who is the better man? We will find out tonight. Will it be Brute or Cowboy Roy?
Again, so closely contended, these two. Perhaps the cream of the crop at the moment. Certainly 2 of 6. Certainly saying that.
Well, you know, you face both men, dare I ask you, who has the harder right hand?
Oof, well, certainly even that alone is hard to determine. Both hit like you've just been thrown a house on top of you. Well, as I said.
All to come here tonight, but we have to get through this one first. Well, follow that, gentlemen, because that was one hell of a tag match. Louis Richardson, however, knows how not to disappoint.
Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 206 pounds, Louis Richardson.
7-time United States champion Louis Richardson, obsessed for months with a title he has never won. The workhorse title, the Intercontinental Championship. Will this be the night he is named #1 contender?
Almost hilariously also a 2-day Cruiserweight champion. Spent 221 days as US champion over those 7 runs. Thunder, no slouch either though, also has a swath of championships under his belt.
And his opponent from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 220 pounds, Thunder.
Bring the thunder!
Again, 2-time Cruiserweight champion, 31 days. Former Hardcore champion for 21 days and a US champion for a week.
The student of Sabu.
But has always...
Hardcore in his soul.
Yeah, has always been hardcore, there is no denying that. Has also been one to be in some tremendously high octane matches.
There are wrestlers that epitomise N.E.W's founding fathers, and that wrestler is Thunder, and there are wrestlers that epitomise what N.E.W. has become today, and that is Louis Richardson. This could be one hell of a match. Oh, atomic drop there by... Inverted atomic drop, there we go, by Louis Richardson. Brain fart there from Max. Kick to the spine, drags Thunder away from the ropes, Owen. Oh!
Slamming that arm into the mat again. While Scott Burns may be the new school, old school, Louis Richardson is just old school. But it works for him, what a leg drop.
Right across the windpipe Thunder. And Louis Richardson will not be intimidated by the crowd or by Thunder's smash mouth style. He will wrestle his own game, I can promise you that. Thunder will have to be at his best here tonight, and this is a great start against the 7-time United States champion. Just this ground and pound attack from Thunder, extreme in everything he does.
Again, Louis Richardson trained in the hard dungeon.
Submission maneuver here by Thunder.
Thunder trained
predictably perhaps, started quickly by Louis Richardson.
Both with very important backgrounds, if you will, in their training.
Such conflicting styles, Owen, conflicting mentalities.
So,
could you imagine 2 different starts to their careers?
One was getting hit with headlocks, the other was probably getting hit with chairs. Swift kick to the leg, stops Thunder. Richardson rolling in with the clothesline to the back of the neck.
Thunder claims for his first 68 days of training with Taboo. He slept in the gym and he trained in, and he slept on a bed of nails.
That wouldn't surprise me if that was literal.
Louis Richardson trying to get this crowd behind him here as he tries to take control of Thunder. And it has been a close encounter so far between these two men. Well, a hard clothesline by Thunder there, taking down Richardson. Didn't get all of it, but he got enough.
Almost like a striking forearm.
Elbow right to the knee. Working on the legs at the moment of Richardson. I mean, Thunder hasn't particularly picked a body part really. He's just every piece of Louis Richardson he can get his hands on. Goes for a quick pin here. Excuse me, Mike Shatopa goes for a pin here. Mike Senior.
Thunder now. Trying to apply an armbar there, I think.
Again, I don't know why Thunder keeps trying to engage Louis Richardson. Missed the technical. In a technical wrestling match. I mean, no disrespect to Thunder, but that's tantamount to suicide. Jawbreaker.
Thunder should work on those striking kicks that he can throw out.
Two hard strikes by Louis Richardson, who can throw soup bones as well if he has to. Top rope guillotine.
Using the ropes as a weapon. Using the ring.
Instinctively.
Thunder himself. And into the turnbuckle.
Just taking complete control of Thunder with essentially 4 swift moves. That was a takedown, an elbow and a bulldog, nothing fancy.
Corkscrew leg whip.
But that style has won that man 7 United States Championships. Arm drag takedown, beautifully executed.
Something almost collegiate about the way Louis Richardson applies himself in that ring. Thunder, a bit more approach to chaos, if you will. And a forearm.
Thunder's approach is if it moves, hit it. Louis Richardson's approach is how does it move, hit that. Kick to the spine.
You've already seen all those strikes Louis Richardson has been applying to the legs of Thunder.
Just trying to keep Thunder off that vertical base, trying to take out the power, which is of course Thunder's strongest card, if you will.
Kicks are certainly something to watch yourself for when fighting Thunder. Quick Russian leg sweep.
Beautiful Russian leg sweep there by Thunder, who kept his ring presence alive and well there, and was well right back on the attack on Richardson.
Pick Richardson up here, but Richardson was ready.
Stiff elbow there right to the gut. Pulling it. Style drive right there. No one does it better than Louis Richardson.
But he isn't done there. Surprisingly, usually goes for a pin after that pile driver.
Yeah, I mean, it is that devastating. I can't say I blame him, he chose not to. Felt like Thunder needed a little bit more.
Yeah, Thunder is a resilient character.
And for the arm wrench now, I think he's going for it.
Here we go.
Pedigree! Just to make sure, once hit, never forgotten.
Going for the pin.
1, 2... Good night, Thunder. Louis Richardson marches on. The new #1 contender, Erwin, for the Intercontinental Championship.
Certainly is. That means one thing. Eventually, he will face the champion. Speaking of which.
GBH is not wasting any time here. The Intercontinental Champion is on his way to the ring. Louis Richardson is nowhere near 100% after a match like that. Thunder give everything he got, and GBH has a sadistic smile on his face, Erwin.
Louis Richardson is not backing down though. This could get ugly. Wow. Quite the face off there. Certainly more to come from that. There is no doubt now that Louis Richardson holds the key to facing GBH.
A picture that spoke 1,000 words. What a match that will be, but tonight, what a main event this should be. Bart Broom versus the Cowboy.
Yeah, this should be an intense one-on-one. Two at their physical peak, arguably in their careers. And imagine the upset if Brute does actually manage to win against Cowboy Roy. Again, this is going into a 6-man elimination match where they are going to have more to contend with. But having beaten the champion going into that, which I think Yuri was intending on doing for this reason, will hold a big psychological advantage, no doubt.
You have to also ask yourself, is the Cowboy 100% after the backstage brawl with Yuri tonight?
Very good question. Well, this co-main event, if you will, about to kick off here. Alice Young on her way with Simmons.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Diana Simmons. And from Memphis, Tennessee, Alice Young.
Well, Alice Young has not come alone. Diana Simmons, the Brazilian behemoth, the tag team partner, coming for moral support or something a little bit more sinister, Erwin, I wonder. Nevertheless, Young feels she needs a partner in her corner tonight in this one-on-one affair.
Yeah, this night certainly just got a whole lot harder for the Phantom. I didn't even think that Diana Simmons would even be at ringside. I didn't consider the fact that Alice Young could ask her tag team partner to aid her in this match.
And her opponent, from Prague, the Czech Republic, the Women's Champion, the Phantom Champion.
The Phantom, all the way from Czechoslovakia, found on the European circuit, a complete unknown, a wild card. 139 days later, she stands as an undefeated world champion.
An incredible opportunity opened up for the Phantom when that championship went on the line. And she is still holding on, but as we keep saying, perhaps against her hardest challenge to date. What a drop kick out of the gate from Alice Young.
Single leg drop kick. Alice Young is not wasting any daylight here. What a drop kick, what a start. Going right for the arm, and of course we know that Alice Young will focus on the arms of the Phantom to try to lock in that Tennessee chicken wing down the road. Mike Chitopa, our senior official, calling this one between the champion and potentially the strongest challenger of the day. What a kick by the Phantom
there, knocking Alice Young off of vertical base, and a nice hammerlock suplex there.
Yeah, it was a lovely hammerlock suplex there by the Phantom. Trying to take control back over Alice Young, who came out of the blocks quick. Phantom now Irish whip.
Ducks down again.
And again with the roundhouse. Those long legs of the Phantom. Lethal weapons, if you will.
Swift elbow.
Yeah, nothing fancy there by Young. An elbow straight to the face, drops down himself. Drag takedown, beautiful by Alice Young, quick as a flash. Takes down the champion, kick to the spine to the Phantom, goes for a quick pin here. Chitopa's down, keeping the pressure on the Phantom, only a one.
Yeah, the Phantom quick to kick out, quick to get to her feet.
Blocks that kick of Alice Young, stiff elbow to the knee, goes for a bulldog and connects.
Alice Young having trouble stopping the Phantom here. Corner, what a splash!
Vicious flash from the Phantom. That Young rolling away. What a drop kick by Alice Young. That veteran-like instinct of Alice Young. She just dug deep.
Realising how seriously she's going to have to take this match.
What a drop kick of her own. Didn't have quite the height of it that Young's did, but connected nonetheless. Arm drag by the challenger.
Young back in control.
Yeah, it's quick as a flash once again. Just as the Phantom was starting to gain a little bit of momentum, Alice Young just slapped it down. The champion realises she's in a fight.
Caught the leg again though.
Yeah, the Phantom The crafty Czechoslovakian. What a Northern Lights bridge. Beautiful suplex there. The Phantom swift kick right to the heart of Alice Young. And in 2 moves, the Phantom is right back in this thing.
Getting the crowd back behind her before looking on to take Alice Young again.
Jawbreaker by Young. What a counter. Oh, dropped. Oh, beautiful.
Alice Young rocked. Oh, Diana Simmons bringing a steel chair into the equation.
Oh, dropping the head of the Phantom, bouncing off the steel chair.
Sculptor steel. Diana Simmons timed that chair placement beautifully.
Oh, and an arm breaker to follow up.
And of course, because the Phantom landed on the chair and Young didn't directly use the chair, that is a completely legal maneuver here in N.E.W.
Sometimes these rules, well, I don't think these rules ever favour anyone but the person that is getting the advantage, such as Alice Young right here. Very rarely backfires.
It's called New Extremes for a reason. Alice Young with this headlock here, just taking out the Phantom, just wearing down the champion. Of course, this is not for the title, but if she could beat the Phantom here tonight, Erwin.
Yeah, her head must already be ringing from that steel chair colliding with the back of her skull. Diana Simmons now distracting Shatopa. Oh, Phantom stopping that chair though.
Yeah, Phantom mercifully kicked the chair out of the hand of Alice Young, but the chair is still there and still potentially in play. Diana Simmons did a job well of distracting the Phantom, but not for long enough.
Oh, a big back body drop
by the champion. The Phantom knows this is potentially new #1 contender. She knows she has to beat Young to keep Young off her back in the hunt for that championship.
Trying to hang on in there. Phantom locked in.
We know Goldman will be watching this match very closely indeed.
Oh,
there's a lot of questions raised about who, if anyone, will beat the Phantom.
Countered again.
Countered quickly now. Oh, wait a minute.
Snap German suplex.
Snap German.
Diana Simmons now providing a distraction.
And that is the staggering thing about this young lady, Erwin. Just when you think the match has slowed down, the match has perhaps gone into a pace that would favour Alice Young, the Phantom changes the game just like that with that snap suplex.
You're exactly right, but Alice Young
had
some time to recover there while the Phantom was
distracted there by Simmons,
giving her a piece of her mind.
And again, the Brazilian behemoth has already utilised her worth here, coming down with Alice Young at the start of this matchup. This is not a pure one-on-one, in my opinion. Simmons has already been a factor.
Certainly has. Alice Young looking for the rear view. Connects.
Of course, that's what good tag team partners are for. Alice Young with that rear view might be enough for a huge victory. No, not even a 2.
Alice Young cannot believe it.
She hit her with one of her best shots and she didn't even get a 2. What on earth is the Phantom made of?
I think Alice Young has something else in mind. Phantom groggy. Oh, here we go. Could you get it locked in? Yes, she has. Tennessee chicken wing.
Yeah, from absolutely nowhere.
Oh, wait. The Phantom.
What a cutter.
The Phantom managed to escape.
She cutted the Tennessee chicken wing. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Hurricane Rana by the Phantom. She managed just to break the arm contact, I think, of Alice Young and got the swift elbow to the nose before Alice Young could readjust.
Alice
Hit
Young.
the suplex, gone for the pin. This could be all.
Stunned and shocked, but not enough. The Phantom still has some work to do. who has managed to escape the Tennessee chicken wing. Oh, what a call!
I cannot remember the last time, if ever, I have ever seen that done. A flurry of hard shots by the Phantom taking down Young again.
There's Young. Oh, hang on. Managed to lock up and overpower the Phantom. Oh, we got a boot to the gut. Into the turnbuckle. Oh! Managed to get out of the way. Young now looking to capitalise. Oh, leg drop to the arm.
Cross the line there. The Phantom, of course, that's just gravy if she can connect with that Tennessee chicken wing again. However, the Phantom is not going to make an easy European uppercut, followed by a Hurricane Rana taking down Young.
Diana Simmons looking quite worried at ringside here.
Nothing she can do from the outside except watch. A tag team partner, top bulldog there by the Phantom, get decimated by the champion.
Oh, look at that though!
Still got some fight, nip up Hurricane Rana of her own. Beautiful move there by Young.
Almost looking impressed herself that she managed to pull that one off.
You don't see something like that from Young. Oh, hard clothesline there. And again, shows you how resilient.
Ducking one of the Phantoms. Oh, super kick! The champion. Dazed. Oh, down on her knees again. The second time. Rear view.
Oh, there we go.
Going for the pin, but the hand is under the ropes. Shitoka sees it. Oh, Dragon Sleeper.
Reverse Dragon Sleeper there by Alice
locked
Young.
in deep.
Beautiful. Look at the extension there on the Dragon Sleeper. The neck of the Phantom there stretched to an unholy angle, but the Phantom refusing to give in.
Oh, and even overpowering Young. Getting back to her feet. Oh, but caught another kick.
And again, two free shots right to the gut.
Oh, right to the head.
And that fourth kick right to the temple of the Phantom.
Young going for a pin here. Phantom could be out.
1, 2. Yes, there it is. Alice Young has just beaten the world champion and she's laughing about it.
Gotta wonder what this means for the future of the current champion. Does Alice Young now get a title shot? That used to be the way in N.E.W, but so much has changed with the Golden Age coming into effect.
Well, I think Alice Young has a very strong case for a shot at the Phantom's N.E.W Women's Championship. If this was for the championship tonight, we'd be looking at a new women's champion.
Very right. But the Phantom did escape the Tennessee chicken wing. She did escape a reverse Dragon Sleeper. But after that, 2 rear views. That was finally enough for Alice Young. Coming out the victor here tonight. What a match between these two.
Tremendous match.
Phantom always giving it her all. Alice Young equally determined to win. That was sheer luck on the Phantom's
Here
part.
is your winner,
Got to say.
Alice Young knows what a statement that was. She laughed her win, laughed about the victory. I don't think it's easy as Alice Young is trying to make out it was, but what a statement of intent is Alice Young coming for the Phantom's Women's Championship.
Well, we're almost through with the night, only our main event to come. We want to thank you wherever you are for joining us. It's certainly been quite a night. Another one on the books. Coming up next week, we have the Junior Men's Championship Tournament continuing. What a way to continue. Dallas Rage takes on the Reaper.
Yeah, I expect an extreme amount of violence between 2 raging bulls, 2 young bucks, with a lot to prove. Rage and the Reaper go 1-on-1.
Interesting enough, a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Quinn, Chris Jones and Kobayashi. Let's not forget, Chris Jones attacked by Quinn last week as he was meant to face Kobayashi. Adrian Goldman's solution put Quinn in the match.
Put all three of them in together and see who comes out alive. I love it. Should be a great match. Let's hope Quick gets his ass kicked.
Hatred for Quinn. My equal for Chris Jones, so I can't really say. Let's hope Kobayashi wins. Next week, also tag team action. The Scorpions are set to take on the victors here tonight, the Outlaws. That's certainly going to be another tag team clinic.
Yes, if anything tonight is to go by, this could be the match of the night. The Outlaws versus the Scorpions. Two tag teams who know each other very well. I expect the best from both teams, and I've no doubt they will provide exactly that.
Certainly going to be another close-knit tag team match. And of course, we have the fourth spot being filled by two of the largest, possibly literally, athletes on the roster. Another Extreme Rules match, and this time it's Warlord versus Vega, who should technically have Extreme Rules match by just using their fists.
This is the Jackhammer versus the Vega Bomb. It's Warlord versus the original monster Vega. It literally doesn't get any bigger than this. It could be one for the ages. Put the women and children to bed. It will not be pretty.
Well, now comes our main event on his way to the ring. Bart Brute, and he's brought Troy Webster out. This is interesting.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Troy Webster. And representing the Trailblazers from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bart Brute.
Well, Bart Brute, Troy Webster, the Trailblazers coming out in force here tonight.
I'm hoping this isn't shades of old shining through. I hope Troy Webster is just at ringside to watch an epic match.
Well, yeah, I mean, it would be the best seat in the house, no doubt about it. And the Trailblazers, in fairness, would seem to have changed their ways as of late, have been quite fan favourites, it should be said. People have started to respect the ability of both these men.
Webster may be out here to make sure it stays on a one-on-one.
Maybe.
I mean, there's a lot of enemies being made.
That is
here
true.
in AEW. Now as epic tones ring out, we know it means one thing. Here comes the champ.
From Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 250 pounds, the world champion, Cowboy Boy.
Well, if there was any doubt, that confirms it. The Cowboy rides along, the N.E.W. World Champion, the legend himself, walks at his own pace, to his own music, and if the Cowboy did pyrotechnics, they'd probably be the best pyrotechnics in the world. What an entrance, Erwin! Gets me every time.
Bart Brute, of course. Let's go through his accolades before we get to Roy. Former world champion of 28 days, a former EFW world champion of 56 days, a 4-time tag team champion, 3 with the Trailblazers, 261 days in the total of the 4. Cowboy Roy, of course, never really got the tag team thing. However, held the Intercontinental Championship for the longest overall in his 2 runs, 272 days in total. And he's well on his way with that world title for a second time, 144 days in total.
The custom made, now iconic, snakeskin belt.
Gotta wonder if it's going to get reverted if anyone else gets it, or if the snakeskin's there to stay.
You gotta believe when the Cowboy.
Quick start.
Oh, what a drop kick off! My lord, Cowboy Roy, who ran right at Brute while Brute was ready for it. Huge drop kick there. Went for it again and missed. This time Roy ready for it and just sideswipes the big kick of Brute. Jawbreaker by Brute. Oh, hard knee. What a response by the purest striker in the game today. Kick to the spine.
Starting things off fast paced in our main event
wait a
here.
minute. Oh, belly overhead suplex by Roy. What a German. My lord, what a suplex by the champion. Just as you thought Bart Brute was gaining the upper hand, Roy does something like that, Owen.
Yeah, quickly throwing back Brute's confidence, but only temporarily as he sends him back into the corner. Oh, but misses.
Slash. Cowboy Roy.
Another overhead.
That is quite possibly the deadliest German suplex in the business today. What a takedown by Brute, however, who's showing absolutely no intimidation with a ground and pound on the champion. You see the rage in Bart Brute's eyes. He wants Roy. He wants to beat the champion. He wants to prove to the world he's as good as the Cowboy.
Yeah, he's been in this fight before. He knows
what
what
a
it
close line over the
takes.
top rope by Roy.
Knows he has to be ruthless, but just as ruthless is Cowboy Roy.
Is that even possible? He's the sheriff in that ring for a reason. Oh, hard strikes there by Bart Brute. Oof. Kick to the stomach there by Roy. Again goes over the top rope. Bart Brute is in trouble on the outside. If the Cowboy's got anything to do with it, what a left blocks a second. Oh, in mid-air.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Went for that spinning heel kick. Cowboy Roy catching Bart Brute in his
Actually
arms.
caught him in mid-air, Erwin, and just manhandled him onto the barricade.
Roy wanting this to return to the ring. Bart Brute with a stun gun.
Yeah, Bart Brute utilising the top rope.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
And a characteristic mistake there by the champion. What a neck breaker indeed by Bart Brute. By the carry counter, what power there by Roy.
Playing in the stomp to follow it. Bart Brute again giving everything he's got against Cowboy. Gut wrench suplex from Roy.
Tremendous gut wrench suplex.
Oh, uppercut from Bart Brute. Creating an opportunity. It's Roy up for the suplex. Stalling, blood running to Roy's head.
What a suplex by Bart Brute. Oh! A little bit of showboating, but imagine the effectiveness. All the blood just bouncing around the head of Cowboy Roy. Completely debilitating feeling. Oh, Cowboy Roy, however, using that veterancy-like instinct, tries to hit the other German, but no, Bart Brute this time. Savvy to it. Blocks those vicious right hands to the head.
Sends Roy.
Flying over the top rope.
Stiff Irish whip right over the top rope. Cowboy Roy lands hard this time. Brute keeps the higher ground and waits for the champion.
Yeah, this time it's Bart Brute taunting Cowboy Roy to get back in the ring.
Perhaps a bit of mind games
Obliges.
there. Cowboy will oblige. A stiff kick and a out-and-out headbutt to Bart Brute. I think
quite ready for
I
that.
think Bart Brute pissed off the Cowboy. Oh, wait a minute, here we go.
Deadlift.
Gut wrench powerbomb from the ground.
Into a pin.
What a pin. What a power. Not even a 2.
My word, the fight of Bart Brute here tonight.
1.9. What a kick out by Bart Brute. I don't think even Mike could believe that one. Smashing the arm on the canvas scores the Cowboy.
Kick to the head from Bart Brute though. Kick to the gut has Roy rocked up against the ropes. Sends him off. Ducks a clothesline. Disorientation, what a clothesline!
Turning Roy inside out after the confusion. Both men not quite sure where the other was. Bart Brute finally connects with a hellacious clothesline.
Now almost an
Body press.
Roy.
Oh! What a body press.
Standing moonsault.
What a standing moonsault. Classic Bart Brute. Could this be enough?
No.
2.9 indeed. How close was that again for Bart Brute? And that's whisker away from beating the world champion.
Cowboy believe
We've
it.
already seen one champion beaten tonight, one world champion beaten tonight, Erwin. Will we see another?
Brute took one moment, took a deep breath and went straight back at it.
After that flurry of offense, Bart Brute is in control against Cowboy Roy.
He knows exactly how much Cowboy Roy can take. He knows. Oh, side suplex.
Tremendous side suplex by Bart Brute.
The N.E.W.
Oh, what an enzuigiri!
That connection, he got all of that. You heard the thud from up here. That could have knocked Roy out. Chatapa's perfect position. He's beat the champion. But no!
Cowboy
2.9.
Roy.
I cannot fucking believe that. 2.9.
Bart Brute even questioning it himself.
That was an ungodly enzuigiri. I'm sorry for my language, but my God. How did he kick? Oh, wait a minute. Brute's not done.
Could be it.
Brute bomb. Brute bomb.
Cowboy Roy laying
That has to
right
be
first.
all. Surely. 1, 2. No.
Again.
Ungodly resilience.
Bart Brute starting to lose his cool here, but he just has to keep on Roy.
Cowboy Roy is not human. Will I
Right
sweep
swing.
and listen to the crowd?
And he takes one step
Oh,
back.
there's no way. No way.
Brute dazed.
Lone Star dead!
What a shot.
Brute somehow still
Gets
back to his feet.
clothesline. Not for long. What a clothesline. Sweeping STO from the Cowboy. Goes for a pin again. Chatapa's down. Not like this. Not after everything. No, it's over. Ryan's beaten Brute
But look at
again.
that.
What does Bart Brute need to do to beat Cowboy Roy?
Cowboy Roy instantly dropping to his knees after the victory, though, shows what toll it actually took on the champion. Another impeccable effort from Bart Brute, but
Bart Brute threw the kitchen sink at the world champion here tonight, and it still miraculously wasn't enough. Cowboy Roy picked out a victory from nowhere, and that is why he's world champion, Owen.
Cowboy Roy can beat you like the best of them because he is the best of them. Again, I can't underestimate the effort that Bart Brute threw in here so many times when it should have been over, and Cowboy Roy somehow, some way managed to find the strength to kick out.
They say the sign of a good team is when they can win when they play badly. Perhaps the same could be said of the man and the champion here tonight. A victory, but only just. The Cowboy match is on, but what an effort from Bart Brute.
Well, with that conclusion here tonight,
Here is your winner, Cowboy Roy.
we will move into next week. We hope to see you there next Saturday, midnight GMT. Of course, you saw the advert for the times earlier on. Thank you and good night.
Tonight.